So to give context for the question, one, is a context in what you were talking about with you wanting young scientists to be interested and excited about this, but there might be concerns about fairness and things like that. That really resonated with me. Secondly, I'm part of a community that's been historically oppressed through the idea of genetic inferiority.
Yeah.
And still to this day, there's many systematic discriminations that we face. And so my question is, how do we make sure, and is there any way that you can encourage us to allow our compassionate evolution and our evolution of our moral conscience to evolve at the same rate as our technology?
This is the best question of the day.
It's a great question.
And it's great because it'll be the final question. But I know in your book you talk about making it equitable, making it fair, making it so that it's non-discriminatory. So why don't you end with that?
Yeah. Well, I guess it is a great question, and it's something I think about a lot. And I've actually been working with a group at Harvard Medical School run by a wonderful professor, Ting Wu, and it's called Personal Genetics Education, PGED. I encourage anyone who's interested to look it up, pged.org. And it's a nonprofit, and what they do is they actually outreach to groups that have been traditionally excluded from genetics, understanding, what is genetics all about? How does it affect me personally? And I think what she's doing is very important because her mission is to be inclusive. I think the only way we can proceed is really to have, an open community of people where we invite everyone to get involved. It can't be just the elites doing something and everybody else, sort of trying to figure it out and figure out how it's affecting them. I think it really has to be a societal and global effort. And I think PGED is doing a great job of trying to do that outreach.
In the history of science, there's been almost no examples of advances in technology and science outrunning our moral processing power to deal with them. Could argue maybe the atom bomb, but there are few examples. This, to me, is one of the closest calls we're going to have in our lifetimes, and I'm really glad that you're part of the discussion. Thank you.
Thank you, Walter.